Another man has been stabbed on Dublin bus in an endless stabbing parade that has taken place this year in Ireland. 2025, there's stabbings taking place every single week, every second day. It's absolutely insane, guys. Today we have a post from Owen McDonough. It says, Dublin bus stabbing on the 38A route. Shocking what Dublin bus drivers have to put up with on a daily basis. Ireland is not a safe city. It's a cesspit. Why tourists would want to come to Ireland is beyond me. Full of illegal, undocumented migrants, crime rates through the roof. Absolutely, guys. Every time I report about it. Now you have flipping, the Gardaí as well trying to arrest all these people, and they're getting flipping. They kill people as well. They injured a guy yesterday, hurt his head so badly that he actually ended up dying. He was in critical condition. I mean, everyone is untrained. There's no actual police force that's capable of handling these undocumented people. It's insane. Let's watch this video, guys. This video is pretty violent, so if you're, of a scared disposition, don't watch this video.
Just picked up the 38 on the west there. PA 140 outside Belvedere, Rugby Grounds, Navan Road, and there's been a stabbing on the bus. You see blood all over the floor there. Inspectors have come. Blood there. Apparently it was over drugs. Blood.
Of course it was over drugs, guys. Drugs have taken a hold of the city. Heroin, crack. I mean, everyone's just doing crazy drugs in flipping Dublin.
I'm really afraid of what to touch and what not to touch. Of gloves on me.
Yeah. Never touch the blood, guys. People could have AIDS. They could have hepatitis. Very dangerous stuff. Always wear gloves, And buy tourniquets. So you can have tourniquets. So if you get stabbed in the arm and you hit an artery, you can wrap up your arm and you can save it in the hospital. Or your leg, always have tourniquets on hand, okay? That's what I carry.
It's a crime scene at the moment, anyway. Place covered in blood.
Look at that, that is crazy.
Absolute fucking joke what the way this country has gone. Blood on the seats. Two hats. Blood. Blood. Blood on the back rail there. I don't know if you can see it. I just this fucking country is just gone to the dogs.
Yeah, I agree with him 100%. Couldn't have said it better myself. The country's gone to the dogs, lads. You have their blood all over the seats. Who is going to want to sit on these seats anymore? Who's going to want to take the bus anymore? You won't want to take the bus because there's blood everywhere. You're going to have to reupholstery those seats. You're going to have to flip and do a full, thorough wash down of that place. I mean, it's just crazy.
Blood.
Absolutely disgraceful, guys. I mean, that story took over, the country yesterday. It was absolutely disgusting to see all these different, stabbings every single day, and the Gardaí as well can't handle it. I mean, there's no sort of actual lock on what the hell is going on. We got another video here of the Gardaí arresting some crackpot guys. This one's going to be hilarious. This is basically standard procedure now. I'm not exactly sure what was happening here before this, but there's nothing else, before leading up to this. But I just wanted to show everyone, how the Gardaí, how they move, guys, how they conduct business, how they conduct their sort of, thorough, arrests, because this one just seems like crazy. Every single comment was saying, was he deliberately not trying to catch him? What was going on here? So this one's crazy. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and let's hear it.
Stop! Go on, Daddy. Go on, Daddy.
The guy laughing makes his 10 nums funnier.
Oh, this is crazy, man. The man's just tired. They're both tired now.
Stop! Stop now! Stop, I'll feed you!
Oh, he's calling for a taxi. He's calling for a pickup. I should have stopped him really, but like it isn't really my, because he passed by me, but I can't just like stop someone because he was like, stop him. Oi. Oi.
What the hell is going on?
Oh my goodness.
What is even happening right now? The guys hopped out. They didn't race over it. You know, a little bit of hustle. Like, I feel like if one of my colleagues was like trying to fight some guy, wrestle with some guy or whatever, I'd hop out the guard car and I'd race down and like I'd arrest him as quick as possible. The longer this guy's out of handcuffs, the more that he can cause havoc. Like, I just feel like standard procedures is very odd here. Like, people have to come in the comments that are actual guards and like give me a proper rundown of what actually they do to arrest people, because I feel like it's just completely comical, the arrests, you know, honestly guys, it's just absolutely insane. So the last video we got here or on this segment is Real News Era. This is in Dublin. Lefties are having an anti-racist protest in the same place a woman was attacked by a foreign national with 27 false identities only a couple of weeks ago. So Saturday, the 30th of August at 12 p.m. Fairview Park, they're going to assemble on the pedestrian bridge to end violence against women. Stop racist attacks. Now, here's the thing, guys. You know, which one is it? Do you want men to protect against these foreign crazy people, or do you want to end the violence against women? Because the more you let in random people that don't care about the culture, the country, the more these attacks are going to happen. And it's not racist to say that this guy that's coming in from, I don't know, wherever, Zimbabwe, I don't know, guys, wherever, Roma Gypsy guy that comes in and attacks one of our own people. It's not racist to say that guy shouldn't be in the country. Like, there's no two ways about it, guys. And, you know, it's a bit disingenuous to say that all men are attacking women. Only men defend women. Women don't defend women. Women do nothing, guys. They can't when it comes to violence. Women cannot stop violence. Only men can stop violence. So it's a little bit disingenuous to say that women now are going to be fighting against this kind of thing. It's just like, guys, you know, I would just literally try and give more money to the flipping, I don't know, people trying to arrest and not stop these lads coming into the country. Like the Immigration Bureau or something. The lads that stop at immigration in Dublin Airport, they should be given more money. The immigration department, shouldn't they be given loads more money to help stop more people? You know that thing they say, defund the Gardaí, defund the police and this kind of thing. No, they should be given more money for better training and actually stopping these crackpots coming into the country. That's the only way it's going to be solved. But the next story we have is from Paul Guy on X. It says this story happened yesterday. Okay, a man charged with allegedly sexual abuse of 2 women at a Donegal nursing facility. No nationality mentioned. What does that mean, guys? When no nationality is mentioned, it really tells us everything. It means that there's basically, you know, they're foreign. They're not from Ireland, or they're at the very least, they don't have passports to this country, okay? The man is charged with 2 alleged counts of sexual assault against 2 different people of the same facility in different dates. The first sexual assault is to have allegedly occurred between December 1st and December 31st in 2022, and the second was December 1st, 2022 and May 4th, 2023. So, like, you know, the first question I ask is, how is this lad allowed to stay in the flipping nursing home, guys? You know, if there's all these assaults going on and stuff, like, how the hell is this person allowed to stay on? You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. You know, I don't understand. And we've seen recently as well, you know, last year, a few months ago, that the people that in these nursing homes and this kind of nursing facilities, you know, the people are very rough with them. They beat them up, they hit them, they flip and pull them by their pants, they sit them down, they use restraining methods on them. It's just like, now, of course, some people in nursing homes are crazy and attack people, but that's very, very few people. That's like one person probably in the whole country. You know, the people that should be working in these nursing homes and this kind of stuff are, you know, are not trained well. They're coming in from wherever. The training and qualifications is different. You know, there's no regulation on any of this stuff anymore, guys, and it's horrendous. You know, it's absolutely horrendous. This is a good one as well, guys. You know, I wanted to talk about, people were talking about the protests, and I went to the recent protest in Athlone, and people were saying, wow, it's very crazy. You know, you're putting your health at risk, your lives at risk. Relax, guys. These protests, there was nothing. You know, they're like family-friendly protests. Nothing happens. It's just a guy on a microphone shouting. You know, maybe 1,000 people saw it. Maybe there was 50 people there. But it wasn't like an extreme right-wing thing. You know, if anyone wants to come join, just go to them. You know, there's not that, they're not really extreme. Do they cause as much hassle as people say, like, oh, you know, we can get arrested, we can go to jail? No, guys, that's just not going to happen. They're just a protest. Everybody is allowed to stage peaceful protests. So, you know, everyone thinks, you know, a lot of people that go to protests around the country think, oh, we're like, you know, we're putting our lives at risk here, like they're Michael Collins fighting the British, you know, in 1916. That's not really the case, guys. They're doing a great job, but, you know, it's the same as being online, guys. If you're online, you can get arrested just as easily for whatever you post. Okay, so I'm putting myself at risk by making these videos, 100%. The mainstream media does not support my videos. No sponsors support my videos because I'm talking real truth. I'm talking real truth, guys. It says here, 30 people a day are being arrested for social media posts in the UK totalitarian government didn't like. Same in Ireland. People get arrested for posts all the time in Ireland. So for anyone saying that, you know, going to protests is much more ballsy than posting to the internet, it's not, guys. It's about the same. You know, maybe you can't get physically, you know, violent at home, sitting on your couch, but definitely you can go to jail whether you're in person at protests or you're posting videos like I am. Anytime you enter more of a right-leaning sort of mindset, you know, you can go to jail, guys. So, Lucy Connolly also treated far harsher than serious criminals facing worse charges. The UK is now a Stasi state with two-tier justice. That's from the Irish Watchdog. Yeah, I agree 100%. Let's listen to what Lucy Connolly says.
We have 30 people a day, according to custody data obtained by The Times, who are being arrested for offensive, so-called offensive messages on social media. But
Crazy.
Even further than that, Lucy was also denied home curfew detention, which meant she could be at home by electronic monitoring. Yet there were two other inmates who applied for this at the same time. They were serving sentences for death by dangerous driving. They were given home detention curfew, but Lucy wasn't.
So people who have been convicted for killing other people were allowed to leave prison and go home,
Yes.
whereas Lucy Connolly, who sent an ill-advised tweet, wasn't.
Yeah.
How insane is that, guys? And this is all coming to Ireland. You know, a lot of people don't understand. In the UK, the US, anything that happens there, these Western countries, it's going to come to Ireland eventually. You know, we're not free from this, guys. The UK is the same as the EU. The EU is the same as the US. It's all coming here, guys. So get ready for that.
Yes. And so this is why it really frustrates me when people say that the claim that there's two-tier justice in this country is just a dog whistle, when the evidence is right before us.
100%. You know, if you decide to make social media posts on the internet, guys, you know, you should not be, you know, confined in any way. You know, freedom of speech. You should absolutely have your ability to make videos about people. You should be able to speak your mind about people, not have messages deleted. Of course, YouTube is a private platform, so they can delete what they want, and they do. And, you know, if you report people's videos as well on YouTube, it's a bit weird. They, like, delete their videos. I would never report anyone's videos or anything like that, because that's crazy. I have too much work to be doing. But, you know, other people do this kind of thing, and, you know, unfortunately, that's what happens, guys. You know, your content gets taken down, or your posts are removed, or else you're blocked from YouTube, and it's like, God. You know, that's not the way you want to be living in a modern society, guys, you know, really, truthfully. The last post we have, guys, is a more of a culture war post. It says Cracker Barrel changed their logo. And Cracker Barrel, I didn't know what it was. It's like an old kind of shop, old country store. It has like a southern sort of theme to it. Okay, this is the marketing manager. And they changed their logo from a really nice, cool man sitting, you know, leaning on a barrel here, you know, with the logo, and, you know, acting like, you know, like an old style shop, old style kind of country store. And then now they have this shite logo, which is like super just modern, and like it's not really modern, guys. It's just ugly. It's just a little, you know, square with black writing. And they've dropped 45% since Julia Massino was selected as CEO. So they changed the logo. And this is the whole thing, guys. This is a cultural thing. They do this on purpose, guys. They do this on purpose because they want the entire country of the US and Ireland to have nothing, guys. Just everyone be the same. It'd be like communism, you know, just 4 brick walls and a roof. They don't want any sort of style. They don't want any sort of cool sort of themes or style anymore. They just want everyone to be the same so we can all just eat locust mulch and, you know, be in these 15-minute cities. Plain and simple, guys. It's a whole conspiracy, but look into that, guys. Let me know your thoughts. I love you all. If you want to support me, hit the join link underneath the video. Become a member today. And yeah, just understand that anything that's happening in the US, the UK, it's all coming to Ireland, guys. These stabbings, these shootings, this is all coming here. Okay, one step at a time. They're flooding the country with people. We don't know who they are. It's over already, guys. Ireland is cooked. It's over already. I am part of the resistance. One of the very last people. Okay, guys. If you're not strong, if you're not talented, if you can't make videos, if you can't do this stuff, that's it, guys. The resistance is over. You know, if you can't go to protest, the resistance is over. If you go to protest, you're resisting. If you make videos, you're resisting. If you're, you know, getting your own independent wealth, you're resisting. But if you can't do that, guys, you're not resisting. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.